need to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Ready to go? Here's Nico Horner. That one down the line. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
In the air, right field, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting third, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Swinging a foul straight back. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%.
One and two.
In the dirt. Ripped on the ground to second, and Tucker is retired.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Suzuki with a homer in his last game. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and that is that. Cubs leave one. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Steele, a former All-Star, He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground, right side. To first, one up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Santiago
A guy who's been huge for them over the
Espinal.
last month plus, TJ Friedl.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Santiago Espinal in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third. Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs. Base is empty. And now Ellie De La Cruz. That
One
one
ball,
misses.
no strike.
Ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. The sliding play at short. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. And now Spencer Steer, the top hitter in the National League, entering the day. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone! It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
0-1 now. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him.
Hit him. Take your base.
And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. That's in there. And that is strike one. Joe, with some nice production in his last game, 4 runs batted in.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Just missed. Trevino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Matt McClain.
So next, Matt McClain. In there for strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Okay.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
That's a good job right there.
Next,
Get 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
TJ Friedel.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyson Miller getting loose out there. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs nothing. New inning getting started. Ian Happ up to hit.
Left fielder Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
He was all over that one.
96.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. That's inside. Fouled off left side. Green winds and deals. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. This one chopped to first. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting 8, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Clips the corner. 0-1. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. 1 out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. And they'll do it again. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds. Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
Steele back to work. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The pitch. And a ground ball to first. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there, 0-1.
Ball one.
And misses inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a little bit low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Steele will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Tyson Miller.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Golden opportunity right here. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Now batting, designated hitter Tyler Stevenson.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered in this game.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And fouled off. Espinal, the runner at third. De La Cruz on second. Hayes over at first with one away. And that's fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Top half of the third inning, so up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. There's a strike. Horner, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. On the ground, right side, McLean. Leadoff man retired here in the third. John Birdie at the plate. Doubled his first time up. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that
this one swung on and hit well, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That's down and in. A slider missed.
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two outs. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Hit in the air out to center field. Alcantara. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Joe takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strike.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just off the inside edge. And there's a strike. That's out to center field. Alcantara sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Matt
2 outs, base is
McClain.
empty. Next to hit, Matt McClain. Just missed. And another ball. Next one misses, and it's 3-0. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Friedel, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Now the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
McClain, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Up next,
first and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Slow roller to third. In time to Bush, and that is the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fought off foul. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. A double and a run scored his first time up. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
He swings and fouls one off. The Cubs down by a pair, top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field, Hayes puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 down,
Michael
base is
Busch.
empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Center field. Alcantara. One away.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch misses. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. That's to third, and that chance handled. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter Tyler Stevenson.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball one there. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 5-2. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now
back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Kevin Alcantara.
I am the game, the almanac. The general better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down, and
Green back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Over to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, catcher Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
out, base is empty. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there at the knees. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. That one drifts inside. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo blast. It's now 5-3. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Julian Merriweather.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
People say they want some new flavor. Well, this is it, and I'm on it. I've been on my freshest lottie here, trying to sneak fed and where to go. Who are you to tell me that I'm not just obviously obvious? No,
really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. As a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Connor Joe getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Horner corrals it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Up and in, ball 1. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty
Take it back.
flush.
Now batting, the center
TJ
fielder,
Friedel digs in now.
Friedel.
There's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
McLean off of first with 2 away. And that one missing low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one smoked out to left. And that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Reds.
and they make a change to
Number
start the
58.
6th. The new pitcher, Scott Barlow.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate
Leading
this
off
year.
for the Cubs,
Typically
third
at least
baseman,
1 an
John
inning,
Birdie.
so he'll be tough to get to.
Birdie in the box again, takes a strike.
1 strike.
Birdie measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swinging a ball line to center. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could
First
watch
baseman,
base hits like that
Michael
one
Bush.
all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
So
the
a new
Reds.
arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
55.
Taylor Rogers.
Taylor
Well, he's a big-time
Rogers.
strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Now they'll miss.
That's a really good take.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the
For the
inning.
Reds,
And now
third
here is
baseman,
Santiago Espinal.
Espinal.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Booth.
Very high with that one. And that's ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Alcantara on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if he did.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Way out front for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball one low.
Ball, no strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Horner over to first. And that is the inning.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic, epic, yeah. We gon' light it up.
Now pitching for
Tony
the Reds.
Santillan taking
Number
over on the mound.
64.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know.
Santillan.
Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
So up now for
Leading off
Chicago,
for the Cubs,
Kevin
center
Alcantara
fielder, Kevin
has grounded out a couple of
Alcantara.
times.
Like birds in the garden, they know just what to do.
Just missed. And now 2-0.
No strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one.
2-2.
Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important
Now
to
batting
execute it to
catcher,
perfection.
Miguel
This game is a
Amaya.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nicky Lopez. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Ow!
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with one swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Line drive. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta
Now
love it, but it
second
just
baseman,
wasn't in
Miguel
time.
Horner.
Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Man at first, Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
2 straight.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Presley.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now here is Spencer Steer.
First baseman Spencer Steer.
That misses. Ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Alcantara on the move to the alley. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next is the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the 1st inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a strike on the outside corner at 95. Foul ball, still 0-2. To third. Birdie fires over to first. That's it out.
Now batting, catcher Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino, the next to hit. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Fastball is outside. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 3. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is foul. Line drive, come on.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 3 in this one. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
the
the
pitcher
Reds.
Coming on, the veteran,
Number
Brent
31.
Suter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Towards first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're
Up next
routine,
for
but
the
that doesn't
Cubs,
mean it's
the
always going to be
designated
smooth.
hitter,
He delivered a
Seiya
good play
Suzuki.
right there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. On the ground, McLean throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Caleb
Chicago
Thielbar
Cubs.
gets the ball now.
Number 24.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Caleb
and this is where a
Thielbar.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
off for
Connor
the
Joe.
Reds, right fielder, Connor Joe.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball
Now
hard.
batting.
You know, line drives
Second
won't always
baseman,
find a
Matt
hole, but the more you can hit the
McLean.
ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. Just
that's a
missed.
ball.
McLean at first, one gone. That one outside, and it's 2-0. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe, and Zach with a stolen base. Next pitch is outside. Got him. And there are two down.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul. In the air, left field. Happ has a beat on it, makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Luis May.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ,
left fielder,
the Happ Daddy. May, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Happ lays off.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. And it's gone. Home run. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 5-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Michael Busch.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can
Now
win the
batting,
at-bat
the center
after being
fielder,
down in the
Kevin
count, up against it
Alcantara.
with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first.
Hey, good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
Now batting, shortstop,
and now the
Nicky
shortstop,
Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. So the tying run at second. Line drive and a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the 9th, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the 9th.
So here's Horner now. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Got him looking. That's the second out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And next for the Cubs, John Birdie. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one fouled off. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A rally in the top of the 9th, and we've got a whole new ball game. We're all tied up 5-5. bottom of the ninth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Thielbar back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he makes it to third. Winning run aboard and nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Makes the catch, one down.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And the 1-0.
Yeah. 1-1.
One down, and the winning run at third. And a count 1-2. Goes down looking.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson. First offering misses badly for ball one. Winning run at third, 2 down. And that one is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Smash to the left side. Lopez tosses to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We're all tied up 5-5. On to extra innings. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Graham Ashcraft comes on now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Yeah, there's the ball. On the ground to short, De La Cruz in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Suzuki will hit next. That's hard hit on the line. Gone. His 11th of the year. It's 7-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And no one can get there.
Everything came together for him.
Next,
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could
Bush.
handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hayes snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 5.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Chicago
and
Cubs.
on the mound is the closer,
Number
Porter Hodge.
37.
And he's had his struggles so
Porter
far this
Hodge.
year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now Austin wins. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now, Connor Joe. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that skips into dirt. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. That's down and in. Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The tying run at the plate. In there! Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
McClain swings through it for strike 1. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Trust the vibe, Winnister, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence on my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges, don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own